Professor Marcel Rominger here. Today we're going to answer the question, what is rhythm? Okay? Now, rhythm can be a little bit complicated, right? People don't always know how to answer this question or what rhythm actually is. Sometimes we get rhythm confused with pitch. All right, so pitch or notes is one thing, it's like one category, but rhythm is a completely separate category. All right, so what is rhythm? Well, rhythm can be like I said, can be very complex. It can be very complicated to explain. But here, I'm going to boil it down and make it as simple as possible. So here's what rhythm is. Rhythm deals with time. Right? So rhythm is the measure and the manipulation of time within music. So whenever we're dealing with time or how we divide time within music, that has to do with rhythm. Now, we can have simple rhythms and we can have complex rhythms. But mostly when we talk about rhythm, we can boil it down to these small units, these even units known as beats. Okay? So beats pretty much underlie almost all music that we listen to. All right? There's some underlying beat that's there. So what is a beat? All right. Well, a beat is a small unit of time or a small pulse that is consistent and never changes. All right, it's a consistent pulse that never changes. So for instance, if I go like this, that could be a beat. All right, if I go like this, that's all over the place, okay? That could be sort of based on a beat, and it could be sort of many different types of rhythms, but it is not a beat. Right? It certainly would not be a consistent beat within any type of piece of music. All right. So I've got my piano back here, but I'm not going to be playing my piano over here. I'm going to be playing these notes because I could be playing on a beat. I could not be playing a beat, but that's a completely separate sort of conversation. All right. So that's rhythm, and that's the beat. Now, I'm sure some of you have all had to go into your living spaces. Your parents sent you to your room and said, okay, you got to clean this room. You got to organize it, all right? So when they tell you to clean your room, they mostly tell you just to organize things. Certain things go over here, certain things go over there. This goes in the closet, this goes in your drawers. So you pretty much have an idea of what goes where. Well, that's what we have to do with these beats. We have to organize them, all right? So the first thing we do is when we organize beats is we have to put them in what we call measures or bars. So when we have a piece of music, you're going to see these lines. So it's almost like these boxes. All right? So it becomes very nicely organized on how we organize this. Now, when you take a look at a piece of music, you might see more or less notes within each one of these boxes or measures. You might see like a ton of notes here, maybe one note here, a few notes here, and maybe like many, many notes over here, okay? Now, while the notes are not consistent, one thing that is consistent is the beats. So you're going to have the same amount of beats in every single measure. The notes can change, but the beats will stay the same, all right? So this is how we organize rhythm. We have measures, and we've got the beats that are underneath. All right, and we're going to talk about how to organize these beats and how that works. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so it's time for our quick check. So, for the quick check, this is going to be a really easy one. You actually don't have to write anything. All you need to do is go find a recording of a song that you really like. So think of your favorite song, think of an artist that you're really interested in. And what I want you to do is, I want you to play that song and I want you to tap along to the beat. So if you find yourself doing something like this, or if it's a fast song, right, then you've pretty much found the beat, okay? So remember, your clapping should be very, very consistent, all right? So go ahead, find your favorite song, go ahead, clap along with it, all right? If you can do that, you've passed the quick check.